Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to just a family cookout, so we're going to do some very casual makeup. So I'm going to go straight in with my moisturizer first, this is the Mud Masky Leave Me On Winter Mask. I've been loving this as my pre-makeup moisturizer. Guys, I'm sorry, my cat is so needy. He always has to be right where I am. Okay, so once I have my moisturizer on, I like to actually go in with Aquaphor, seal in the moisture on my under eyes because that is the part that gets the driest fastest. After that, the first thing I like to do is go in with my eyeshadow primer because I want that to set while I do other parts of my face. It is ready to go when I move on to the eyes. Just taking that and patting it on my eyelids. I have closets right here. And I have shelves that I put in above the closet, and so my cat is sitting up there staring down at me, and it's hilarious. I love him. Sure, we're all tired of this at this point, but everyone is talking about this, the Tirtir foundation. I'm not gonna wear it as a foundation because I am not a foundation girly. I literally just go in with my finger, and I just dot it on places I need covered. For eyeshadow, I really want this to be so simple. I'm just gonna go in with the bronzer that I'm gonna be using today. I'm gonna go in with the New Color bronzing pearls. They really are like these loose pearls. Just gonna spin it around right on that. You get all sorts of colors on here. There's definitely bronzy ones, there's contoury ones, highlight ones, and blushy ones. This is like the full-in-one. It blends everything together. Just gonna fluff this into my crease. See, it's a very like peachy, pinky, bronzy, browny, I don't know. It just adds a lot of oomph to the eye, especially once we get the same color going on the face. It's gonna blend it all together and be beautiful. I'm gonna go in with my color corrector, NYX Pro Fix in pink on my finger. I'm gonna go in with a slightly dark shade on the outside of my eye. I'm just gonna get a darker brown. Any brown will do. Okay, today I actually want to try this because I haven't tried it yet. It's been sitting here on my vanity for several days now, but this is the Mary Kay liquid eyeshadow in the shade Light Beam, and it's kind of like a gold champagne-y pink. It's very pretty. I'm just gonna, again, put it on my finger here. Rub it together so it's like more muted. Ooh, oh, that's pretty. Mary Kay, honestly, although they're an MLM, their products are stellar. My mom sells for them, so I get products now and then. And I gotta say, for the most part, I am always very impressed. It's nice. Like, that's still like naturally, but still like there. I love it. I'm gonna go back in with the dark shade again and just deepen that up because I feel like whenever I put a highlight on after my outer corner, I somehow like wipe the outer corner. I don't know. How come every time I want to do a simple eye look, it turns into not simple? Feel like I'm happy with the shadow on the eyes. I'm gonna go in with blush drops, Ruby Rose Oh So Natural blush drops in Organza Rose. Just a few dots. We have a barbecue over at his father's house for the 4th of July. We're heading to, and I really wanted to do super natural makeup, but this is my like everyday makeup that I wear to the office. Gonna go in with concealer, Maybelline Magic Eraser, get it on my finger. I really like to use my fingers for makeup because the warmth of the fingers helps melt it into the skin, and I feel like you have much better control. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. I like to also put a little setting powder on any major blemish. It also helps seal the deal. This is the Mo Beauty Divinely Defined Precision Brow Pencil, and this is the shade Blonde. So I like to always bring my tail out just a little bit more because my natural tail has never fully grown in since my whole birth control debacle, which that is a story that I will happily tell. This is Mary Kay also. This is the Mary Kay waterproof eyeliner in brown. I'm just gonna do my top line, and I'm not even gonna bring it all the way to the outside corner. When I do that, I get smudge marks on my lower under eye. But just thickening up that lash line gives it a little more definition. C'est magnifique. Gonna go in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner in brown for my little wings that I cannot live without. One day, I do hope to like break that. But I need the wings. We're just gonna do little tiny ones. Gotta wean myself off slowly. I don't know, I feel like myself with a little bit of a wing, and like it makes me feel pretty. Isn't it interesting, the psychology of what makeup does? And it's like what we think our face needs. Nobody else like thinks of it that way at all. But yeah, even just those tiny little wings, I just feel like more awake. I feel prettier. I feel like my lashes are feminine and girly. I haven't even bronzed, and I made that such a point. Okay, going back into that same pearl bronzer from NuSkin. And because these are like baked pearls, you can sometimes get too much product, so I like to pat it off on my hand. Blends nicely in with our blush. I think it's so interesting that there's a modern trend of like putting blush on your nose. I have always had a darker nose. I've always tried to like pale it out so it matched my face better, but now my nose it's like a thing. It's funny how with makeup trends, things completely go through these cycles. At some point, your weird feature may be the beauty standard. People are funny. Psychology is fascinating. For mascara, Wet n Wild, so defined. I have so many products that I have had for a long time that I've never used just because I buy things like this sample, subscription boxes, things like that. Here's a lipstick that I have never worn before that I don't even know when I got this. We're gonna try it today. This is the Real Her Moisturizing Lipstick. No Filter is the shade. Like a very pretty rosy brownie color. Oh, this is like a Your Lip but better color. I've never found a good nude for me. This one might be it. This definitely smells chemically. I like that color. It's like natural, but there. Oh, pretty. Just gonna blot it out so that it is on the entire lip. I love this color, and I rarely have that reaction with lipsticks. I'm not a lipsticky girl usually, but this does look like my lip, but better. No Filter is right. I actually wanted to do highlight today. Light makeup ends up being extra. This is the Diamantine Beaming Highlighter from Seraphine Botanicals in the shade Oyster. These are like the same color. This is the liquid eyeshadow I put on. With like a pearly gold that's not too much. The other day I put on a highlighter and I was like, the 2016. It's beautiful. Like, why did we get away from highlighter? I think because everyone went overboard with it. That was like the thing. Now blush is the thing. This one's like so natural too. I feel like I could just go in for hours with this. Sometimes I'm like, is it really there? Oh, there, I see it, I see it. Okay, okay. Now I want to put a little, I just put a lot of highlighter on. What I like to do is I pinch my brush so that it's like more narrow, as opposed to like getting a new brush, because who has time for that? With it still pinched so that I have more control. It's not just a fluffy ball, more like a fluffy line. Just going in on the brow bone and then a little above it. Okay, so this is the finished look. I love it, it looks super natural. And I'm gonna go eat barbecue or hamburgers. See you later.